Justin Jamino here from DragonBlogger.com, and look what we got for Christmas. Early unboxing of the PlayStation 5 with the spare controller. Unfortunately, the Sony headset that comes with it was actually out of stock, so I have to wait on that. I won't be able to test out the Tempest 3D audio yet, but let's unbox this stuff and see what we got. First, obviously the PlayStation 5. You want to see what comes in the box, so do I. Let's take care of that. Oh, this is a very heavy console. At least the box is extremely heavy. Alright, we want to see what's in the box. Inside here, pull this box top off. Watch it slides out and you lift it out. Oh, we got a box within a box. First thing is this top part. Alright. This little rectangular box on top, we got quick start guide, safety guide, the first DualShock controller. Look at that controller. Check this controller out. You should see my son's face, his reaction. So awesome. Look at that controller. Now, the DualShock controller is something that's extremely exciting about the PlayStation 5. It's supposed to be pretty fantastic. Can't wait to try it. I will be trying the DualShock controller with the PC too, because the new Steam Beta client does support it, although not with DualSense and some of the extra features yet. We also have the charging cable and a USB cable, presumably to charge the controller. The good thing about the new controllers is they use USB Type-C, not micro USB to charge. So that means faster charging, more power output, and you don't have to worry about trying to plug in the cable in the wrong way, which I hate micro USB. So, the other thing we have in here is this strange little disc thingy. This is the stand. Yeah, I believe this is the stand.
Wait, the stand for what?
The place to hold it, stand up vertically. And then HDMI cable. Not a terribly long cable. You may want to use your own or use the built-in one. I'll determine if there's any, issues with it or need a replacement. So let's go take a look at this here. I'll show you the length. I believe it's 3 foot. Yeah, about 3 foot HDMI cable, not a 6 foot one. So that might be a little bit for some people. You might have to get a longer HDMI cable. All right, let's put this gently over here. And let's pull the rest of the stuff out of the box. And, the biggie is, oh wow, the console is heavy. Guys, this console weighs almost as much as a whole computer case. I swear to you, this console is as heavy as a PC case. I'm not kidding. His CyberPower rig is about the same weight as this console. They packed this thing dense. It's a brand new Wi-Fi router. No, it's the PlayStation 5. Oh, it's huge. Look at the size of this thing. This is so massive.
That is gigantic.
Look at the size of this damn console. It's the size of a mini PC case practically. It's also very heavy. So as you can see, you've got the USB port on the front, a USB Type-C port on the front, or is that a USB-C on the front? We got the eject button. And we have the power button. Again, this is the disc version, not the discless digital version, so you can see the disc right there. I personally really like the white aesthetic. You notice I have a white desk. I have a lot of white in my environment. White just matches with a lot of things in my house. So the white and black is actually the exact aesthetic that I actually have in my house. So it works out perfectly that way. You can see off to the bottom here, which is meant to be stand, you can see a little bit of venting fans over here. And there's also a button at the bottom here, which I'm not sure what that does yet. Maybe it's a factory reset button. Look at the weird vent. I like the aesthetics of it. Some people didn't like it. I really like the aesthetics of it. It's really artistic. We've got 2 USB ports at the back. We've got an Ethernet cable, HDMI, the power cord, and then what appears to be another port. I don't know off the top of my head what that one is. I'll find out in a second. But here, let me hand this over to you. Feel how much this weighs. It's surprisingly heavy.
Oh, wow.
That's
that is
surprisingly
dense.
Right?
Yeah, that's really heavy.
Be careful with that.
It's like a futuristic type dealio.
Now, my entertainment center was not designed to hold a console vertically like this. My PS4 is actually horizontal. So I'm going to pull my PS4 out and show you the size difference.
PS4 Pro.
So this is my current PS4 Pro. You can see size difference between the PlayStation 5 and the PS4 Pro in both height. Now, my PS4 Pro actually has a separate extension on it, which is an actual extra device I got by Adobe, which is a fan, an extra fan for cooling, which is actually a really cool extension. That's an extension I bought and installed on my PS4 Pro to give it more cooling. So this is the raw PS4 Pro. The PS5 is taller, it is wider, it is much, much heavier and denser than the PS4 Pro. And obviously when people say, you know, does it sit horizontally like this, you can see the aesthetic does have a little bit of tilt to it, not totally designed that way, meant to be on the stand, but it probably would work. So I'll look into that more too. And let's see, how easy is this to put on the stand? Let me see. Anything funny about the stand here that I should be aware of? No, not doing something right. I will have to do a quick start guide here. Alright. So, quick start guide. Place the console with the rear side facing up and remove the screw cap hole. You have to attach the base with the screw cap. That's how it works vertically. Okay. For horizontal position, oh, it does have a horizontal position. You do use this to make it horizontal. Okay, for the horizontal position, make sure the hook is in the position as illustrated, like this, with the base attached. Place your console within the rear side facing upward. Align the base. Okay. So it's got some symbols over here. That are supposed to be on the markers first. Let's see. For the sideways profile. Interesting. Let's see here. It has some sort of host sideways like this. Disc side is over here. This. Place the console with the rear side facing up. Align the base with a marked area on the console. Rear side facing up. Align the base. Marked area on the console. Just like this. Slide it down, lock it in. See that, guys? Let's see here. On the square to the square. So I'll bring that closer. Square to the square, like that and that. So let me bring that closer here. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's this PlayStation symbols, like the X square thing. You put this like this and line up, make it go square to square. Make sure that lines up right, square to square. Push it on, it seats in tight. And then you now have horizontal mode. See that? And people will worry it doesn't sit horizontally. Horizontal mode, perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy set up, and can't wait to do a review and start streaming from it. Stay tuned. Oh, wait. Let me open up the extra controller. All right, so for the extra controller, I don't think there's going to be any fancy surprises, considering it comes with one controller. Would have been nice if it came with two controllers. These controllers are expensive. And if I want to play co-op with 4 people, I'll need to buy 2 more controllers, too. But fortunately, the PS4 controllers work, so that should work for players 3 and 4 until I get more of them. So, let's see. got
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 actually.
Yeah. All right. Let's just hang up. All right. There we go. Punch in the box. Just another one of these really, really nice controllers. Oh, the thumbsticks are so soft.
I personally thought the buttons and the way that they made the buttons were great.
Wow, they're such a nice feel. Such a nice feel. And they're larger than the PlayStation 4 controllers too. So I'll show you that for comparison too. And this guy. You know what? They don't even include a USB Type-C cable. So for the amount you pay for this controller, you would think they would have tossed in an extra USB-C cable. That's a little disappointing that they didn't. Let me just make sure there's not one hidden in the bottom here. No, there isn't. It would have been nice if they included an extra USB Type-C cable. That's kind of a bummer. So showcasing one of my PS4 controllers to PS5, you can see the design of it. I have a white PS4 controller. You can see the touchpad is a lot bigger on the PS5 controller. Overall, is much larger. Thumbsticks are almost exactly lined up the same. The layout buttons and the D-pad are similar, but the way it's angled is a bit wider of an angle, and it feels a little bit better. It definitely just feels a lot better than the PS4 controller. So, let's go ahead and set this up. Can't wait to try it. We'll be streaming from it. What game do you think I should be buying for the PlayStation 5 and showcasing on streams? You tell me, leave it in the comments. Talk to you soon.